chicos y chicas, welcome back to my channel. So good to have you here. My name is Isabel Tomasino, and if it's your first time at my channel, I want to welcome you. I do videos about healthy lifestyle choices, wellness, a little bit of everything that gives us this beautiful lifestyle of abundance, feeling really fine. I want you to remind that the most important part about aging gracefully is about what you define it to be. Do not get caught up with the number of candles on the birthday cake. Oh, no, 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 no. We do not want to go there. We do not define ourselves by that number, okay? I don't care how old you are. I hope that you are in a stage in your life that you are about to decide, I will no longer grow older. In fact, I'm growing younger. In my last video, I was sharing with you about how hard it was to lose my vanity pounds. Okay, I have struggled for a few months to get this weight loss moving, and when you're super fit, it's much harder because your body simply adapts to the weight gain and it just loves to have a little extra cushion on them. So it's going to be much harder for you to lose 10 pounds if you're super fit. However, it is possible, and this is the part that I want you to know. It is possible. You just have to become very diligent about following through with the discipline, knowing exactly where you see yourself, the goal that you want to reach. Set a timeline that is going to be reasonable. That's the part that is so freaking important, and I don't want you to fail because you set a timeline that is not reasonable, that is not possibly to achieve without having your body go into some kind of shocking breaking down nervous system where it may lose the weight in the short term, but it's going to gain it back long term, and it may gain back even more. So my choice has always been doing gradually, doing it slow, but doing it with so much love and self-care for myself that I know that it's sustainable, that I can do it. I chose to have a 200 calorie deficit every single day. That way, I was going to focus on this deficit with a very reasonable mindset without feeling completely deprived. And it's not easy, it is very hard. That's why I think you have to be reasonable with yourself. If your weight loss goal is not huge, for me 10 pounds is a lot of work, okay? Because my body is super fit, I'm not heavy, I don't carry a lot of body fat on me, so losing 10 pounds was a lot of hard work. And if you have to lose maybe 20-25 pounds, perhaps for you the deficit has to be a little bit larger, but it depends on you, right? If you have the patience to work through the system and you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna listen to Isabel, I'm just gonna do 200 calories deficit every single day. It may take you a little bit longer, but at the end of a period of time, you're gonna be very successful because your weight loss is gonna be sustainable for your body. And then when you decide, you know what, I'm gonna eat a little bit more now, your body's going to be able to be okay handling those extra calories without going into craziness and go, ooh, I better store this fat because she's not going to feed me anymore. And you may just do it for one day that you decide, you know what, I'm just going to go and indulge for one day. And it's not going to affect you tremendously. And this is the part that is so important to understand, that everything has to be done in moderation. Moderation is the key for the weight loss journey that you need to do. It's not about doing it all at once. No, it's a gradual form of adaptation. And for me, what really works is being very focused on eating whole foods, making sure you eat as many natural foods as possible. So I don't eat processed foods, probably maybe 5% of the food that I may have in one day, maybe processed food. If anything, processed foods are the things that you buy, they're already pre-prepared, you know, like cookies or I don't know, meals, they're already pre-prepared. Those frozen stuff, anything that has artificial stuff in it, that's kind of like not very good for you, okay? That's why I keep it to a minimum. Like even a protein bar, for example, that one has artificial stuff in it, unless you go with a supernatural protein bar, which also they exist, but I don't like them. They're really not tasty to me. They either chewy or funky flavor. I don't eat those. I go for the ones that are not the best for you because they have some kind of artificial flavors in it, or artificial colors or something. So it's really up to you guys, okay? Everything in moderation. That's always what I strive to do. I hate extreme. Anything extreme doesn't work long term. It makes work short term, but not long term. So any people out there who tell you, oh, lose 10 pounds in 1 week, don't believe them. Run as quickly as possible, because that weight loss is gonna hurt you. It's not gonna help you. So don't do it. Also, another ones that I'm not a big fan of is those people out there who promise you, come and do my workout, come and do my 30-day program and lose 30 pounds in 30 days. 30 pounds in 30 days? That is crazy. It's not possible unless you are 300 pounds probably and you're going on an insane crash diet. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna kill yourself. Do not fall prey to any of those stupid programs that promise you an insane amount of weight loss in a short period of time. That is not sustainable. Your body is gonna go into shock and it's gonna hurt you long term. The easiest way to lose weight is to be very reasonable about how long did it take you to gain weight. I mean, be fair and be square with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Let's say you started gaining weight in a process of 5 years, okay? Because you never paid attention. You just kept eating. You did a little workout here and there. Your weight gain was so slow process that first you gained 5 pounds. It was like, oh, no big deal. Then 10 pounds. And at the 10-pound mark, you really know that you've gained weight. Because that's exactly what happened to me. I gained 10 pounds and that's when I was like, stop it right here, right now. So if you gain 10 pounds and you did not do anything about it, then it's on you, and you have to be real about yourself. Your clothes did not fit right anymore. Your energy levels are not the same anymore. You also look pudgier and you don't feel the same. So if you gained 10 pounds and you didn't do anything about it, you know what? If you were happy with it, fine with me. I'm not judging you for that, okay? This is my personal experience and it's about how I like to live my life. And if you feel that didn't bother you and you were happy, then no big deal. But if you went ahead and continued the same lifestyle, chances are you gain another 5 to 10 pounds in another year. Because that's how the body will operate. Once you get comfortable in a certain weight, and then if you continue the same lifestyle, you're gonna gain weight gradually in the long term. It's not gonna happen quick. It happens long-term weight gain. And that's where it becomes the choice, right? Do you wanna continue gaining weight, or do you wanna put a stop and you wanna hold it at a certain weight and, you know, live with it? Be happy with it, whatever it is that you want to do. For me, I decided that no, I will not allow myself to gain weight, because that's a sign that I'm becoming comfortable with the lifestyle choices that I was doing. And one of the main reasons that I was gaining weight was because I was being really miserable. I was going through the transition from perimenopausal to menopausal. And I didn't know. I shared this with you in the previous video. I had no clue exactly what was going on. I kind of knew it, but at first we just believed that maybe I'm just being moody. I was feeling sad. I was feeling anxious, undecisive. But when it really hit me the worst was when I was not sleeping. And then all of a sudden, I started getting this sweats, this night sweats started happening. And that's when I knew, oh my God, is this really happening to me? Am I getting menopausal? What is going on? So it was really frustrating. And if you're going through that, please know that I totally understand what you're going through. It's hell, okay? Some women go through a very gradual process and they may not feel it as bad, somehow the body processes it different. But if you're like me, when it got really extreme, it got really, really bad, we're talking a lot of feelings of loss. My memory was starting to become also an issue. Those nights without sleep were horrendous. I would try so hard to get through my day without energy, and that is so excruciating painful when you have no energy. You're trying to do the daily chores of your day and you can't get through because you're feeling the sense of not being quite there, and my goodness, and you don't know what's going on, and you think you're going crazy, or it's just a depression, or it's just anxiety. No, your hormones are shifting, you're changing, and there is help. There's a lot of things you can do. Please leave me a comment below if you want to know more about this, because I am here to help you. I want you to feel better. I want you to feel really fine and not go through hell like many women out there are going through, and many women out there don't even know what they're going through. And if you have a friend, maybe it's not you, but you have a friend who is between 40 and 50, chances are that she may be going through a perimenopausal stage and she doesn't know. If she's constantly depressed, if she's sharing with you that she has a lot of mood swings, or she's not sleeping well and it's just becoming a regular thing, chances are she's going through perimenopause and she may not know it. One of the first signs of starting having a perimenopausal misery is lack of sleep. Your sleeping cycle starts becoming very weird, very sporadic. Progesterone is the first hormone that starts declining. This is the calming hormone, the hormone that keeps us balanced, keeps us sleep, brings our brain functions to the state of, oh, it's time to go to rest and sleep. But when your progesterone starts declining, guess what happens? We cannot sleep. We cannot sleep, and then our whole body goes into a chaotic state of wake up system. And I just want you to become aware, because perhaps this is happening to you and you don't even know it because you're still menstruating, or maybe your menstruations become a little sporadic or a little different, and just notice the changes that are coming towards you, and there is help, okay? There's a lot of help out there. Just don't be a victim of thinking that because your hormones are starting changing that you have to accept being miserable, feeling sad, depressed, anxious, you cannot sleep, memory loss, energy goes down. Gosh, there's so much more that I could tell you, but I don't want to keep this video today talking too much about that, because this is not what this is about. I want you to know that you are in control of yourself. You can change, you can transform. Yes, you can do it, but you must be diligent and pay attention to the signs that is happening to you. So this is what I want you to do for this week. This is your homework. Pay attention how your body is reacting every single day. Are you sleeping well? If you're not doing it, write it down. Write down the things that are happening every single day. They're out of the normal. They're not who you really are on a daily basis, or who you have been maybe for a long time. It took some time for me to realize this is not me. I'm not normally every day feeling this way. It's okay to feel up and downs, you know, it happens. I mean, it's life. Life is not perfect. But if it's on a daily basis and you're feeling miserable, write down what you're feeling and experiencing, and then become aware. Maybe go more on your own research, go online and see what's going on. If you feel like maybe Isabel is right and I should look more into this, go see your doctor. Go see your doctor and see what they tell you now, and get an opinion. That doesn't mean that the doctor's opinion is the right one. That's the part that is really important. You need to be in charge of your own health. Do your own research. If one doctor's opinion is not the one that you want to be listening to, go to another one and get a second doctor opinion. Get a third one if you need to. The important thing is that you need to take charge of your own health. Become aware of what you're experiencing, what you're going through before you just take anything the doctor prescribes you. Why? Because a lot of the times these doctors are not trained to handle women going through perimenopause or menopause. Believe me, this is really something that I did a lot of research online and tried to find answers for my misery. And doctors, when I went to the doctor, I didn't get any help. And guess what they tried to prescribe me? Antidepressants and sleeping pills. And I said, no thank you. I ran, okay? So I want you to please learn for yourself. Take your health charge for yourself. You are in control of your own health, you're in control of your own body, you're in control of your own mind, and get the medical help that you need through opinions, and then eventually you'll find the right one to help you. If you have any questions about this part of the process, I gladly help you as much as I can. Of course, I have to be very careful because, you know, I cannot be like telling you what to do because, you know, my life is different than yours. I'm just sharing with you my personal experience, and I hope that you catch whatever it is good out of this video so that you go and do the diligent work so that you get better at this and you get healthy at this and stronger, abundant, healthier, fit, and do all the right choices so that you can live happily ever after, because it's possible. Because I went through this and you can too. All right, my friends? Okay, this is it for today. Write down your experience every day, how you're feeling, what's going on, and then analyze everything that you're going through. That's your job for this week, so that you become aware, this is not my normal self, and I will try my best to see what I'm going to do next. If you have to see a doctor, go see a doctor. If you need to change your diet, change your diet. Maybe you're eating too much processed food. Maybe you're drinking too much alcohol. Maybe you're just partying too hard and you're not taking the breaks that you need. Maybe you just need to scale down a little bit on the indulgences. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why also you're going through a transitional hormonal change and imbalance, okay? It's not just one or the other. You have to become real and you have to be very honest with yourself. If you want to live a healthy, strong, abundant, active lifestyle and grow older gracefully, then do the work, do the diligence, and I'm going to be here to help you go through that, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, give it a like, write a comment, let me know what you feel, what you think about this. Also, please share with your friends and family. If you don't want to share the video, that's okay with me. Just share the word, share the love, share your knowledge, share what you're learning so that others can have a better life as well, okay? Subscribe. Thank you. Love you so much. See you next week. I love you, chicos. Los quiero mucho.